As a cow would approach that time when the calf is imminent, we want them to be in a clean place. Because labor, the calf comes out a little bit and then it goes back in. So anything that it would be exposed to in the environment could end up inside the cow, in her uterus, which would raise the risk of her having an infection later on. The only way that we can know for sure that the calf is coming soon is to move that cow to a calving pen when the feeder's showing or some of the early maternal fluids have exposed themselves. The calves, within minutes, maybe 15 minutes, they're trying to get up. And so we want them to be in this clean environment, but the challenge is they're with their mom because they were just born. And cows being cows, wherever they are, there is manure. The biggest risk to calves, especially young calves, is the manure. That's why it's so important that we get them away from their mothers as soon as we can and get them to a clean environment.
Additionally, the mothers, we don't want them to step on their baby or harm their baby in any way, so we like to take those calves away. And at that time, we like to make sure they get appropriate nutrition supplemented to them through the colostrum so that they are able to get the antibodies that they are needed and place them then into a new, clean environment where they can thrive.
Hutches have been around for probably 50 years. And the thing that was neat about them when they first came onto the scene was all of a sudden our calf survivability was much better. There are several different styles of hutches. We had pens that we made a circle out in front of them with a panel. These calves are tethered with a collar and they have a chain, and that allows them to move around a little bit more, but we have to set the hutches further apart because we don't want the calves to touch each other and transmit disease. So either one of those styles of using a hutch is acceptable. Many people have decided to build calf buildings, but the thing that they try and achieve in those calf buildings is the same environment that we have here in the hutches. The isolation as best we can.
If we group them by size, they're going to live healthier than the rest of them. Now, we do, some of the older cows can pass diseases on to the younger cows. That's why we separate, because it's all for disease prevention and what's better for that baby calf.
And you look at these hutches, they have several really different climate zones within them. And you think, we're on a beautiful spring day today, but you go back a few months and it was very cold here. And in those times, that calf could get clear to the back of the hutch and nestle down in there and stay warm. And then as we get into spring, a lot of times we'll find that those calves will be laying very close to the door with the sunshine coming in, that they can stay warm there. And then now, this afternoon, it's very nice. The calves are outside. And then sometimes in the summertime, we'll actually prop up the back of them so that fresh air can come in and provide a cool environment. So clean, dry, and comfortable become the hallmarks of what we try to achieve for the calves, and there are lots of different styles of how we can accomplish that.
We made the change to calf hutches probably 20 years ago. It's been great. It breaks the disease cycle. The pneumonia is non-existent. They're as harsh as it might seem during the winter. They're just so comfortable out here. It can be a 10-degree winter day, and they'll be laying right outside, comfortable as can be. We may be shivering, which we will be, but they'll just be comfortable as can be. They'll grow the thickest hair coat you'll ever see. Health-wise, it's just worked great for us.